Okay, guys, for this lesson, we're going to be turning in our references a little bit differently. Normally, you just send me a link on a Google form, right? But for this one, we're going to be creating our own image by combining images that we find on the internet. All right, so first, we're going to need our subject of our image or our reference. In this case, I'm going to choose Detective Pikachu. So make sure when you are searching up your subject, you put in transparent, because if you don't put in transparent, you're not going to be able to use this image, right? You're not. It's going to have a background most likely, and that background is going to kind of get in the way. So make sure you search your subject. So you can search like SpongeBob, you can search Homer Simpson, etc., etc. But make sure you add transparent. Okay. You still want to have your image at size large or at least medium in this case. Okay. You're going to find your image and you're going to copy it. So sometimes these images have these like checkered backgrounds. You may not be able to use those. So you're going to have to look around. All right. So for example, if I use this one, I'm going to press copy image, right? And go to this painted collage template. This template should be available on your Google Classroom assignment for this specific assignment titled Painted Collage. And then you're going to paste it. Okay, if you notice here, it still pasted this like checkered background, so I can't use that. If I look around though, I can probably find another one. I'm going to try this one out now and see how this one does not have a checkered background, right? That means this image has no background. So this is going to work. Then I'm going to find a background, a place that I want him to exist in, or her, I don't know, Pikachu's gender. And then I'm going to place it here. Okay. I'm going to Alt and click, go to get this window, press order or mouse over order, and send to back. That's going to put this Pikachu in front of it. All right. So at this point, you'll notice that this Pikachu, right? Like it doesn't have that checkered background and it kind of looks like it could fit in this image. So what I'm going to do is make it so that so that Pikachu fits into the setting. So he's pretty small, right? I'm going to make it so that he sits on top of the table and he's going to be like I want him to kind of be looking at the mic, right? Like he's going to talk on the mic, right? So now you'll see that this kind of like makes sense now, right? He's sitting next to this microphone. He's sitting on top of this table. He's not floating like that. He's not like floating down here. It looks like he's firmly standing on the table. All right. So if you notice, this picture does not fit the size of this like slide that I have here, right? This slide is actually the size of your paper that you're going to be painting on. So you need to make it fit. The way you're going to do that without making it look all wonky, right? So if I grab it from the top and then shrink it down, it's going to look like it got squished. So I'm going to do that. If I grab it from the side and I make it smaller, it's going to make it look squished. The opposite's going to happen too. If I just pull it down to make it fit, it's going to make everything look a little stretched. So what I'm going to do instead is drag this square to select everything, grab it by the corner, and drag it out so that it fits the size. Okay. Now you can go to, if you want to know what it's going to look like on your paper, go to View, and then go to Show Film Strip, and then this box over here, you can see what it's going to be printed out as, right? Like how that picture is going to look there. Okay. So this is actually fine. I could do this, but I actually did this earlier, right? And I think I prefer this one. Okay. You can always play with it. You can move Pikachu more over here. You can actually like make everything bigger to like make him fit, make the background like a little more zoomed in, you know? So yeah, play with it, get the picture that you want. And that's what you're going to be painting. Whatever you see here, that's the composition. This is the reference that you're going to be using. All right. So that's how you're going to make your reference. Just I'll print it out from your Google Classroom assignment as long as you have this done. All right. Again, requirements. Your subject has to have a transparent background. He or she needs to be sitting on like sitting in the background correctly. They can't just be floating. And your image has to fit the entire paper. Okay. Those are the requirements for your painting or for your reference image.